I'm standing in front of our bedroom mirror, staring at the framed wedding photo on the dresser. Daniel and I look so happy in that picture. His arm around my waist, my head on his shoulder, both of us smiling like we just won the lottery. 3 months married, and everyone keeps telling us we're the perfect couple. "You're perfect together," my mom said at the reception. "He's a keeper," Jessica whispered during the bouquet toss. "You're so lucky," even strangers commented when they saw my ring. But there's something sitting in my chest like a stone. Something nobody knows. 2 weeks ago, I did something incredibly stupid. I invited Marcus, my ex-boyfriend, to our wedding. I didn't tell Daniel. I didn't tell anyone. Just sent the invitation and waited. Marcus didn't show up. Part of me felt relieved. Part of me felt disappointed. I've been pushing that memory down, pretending it never happened, focusing on being Daniel's wife. My phone buzzes on the nightstand. Unknown number. My heart skips as I read the message. "Sorry I missed your big day. Coffee tomorrow? I'm in town for a week. Would love to catch up." Marcus, I stare at the screen for 5 full minutes. My finger hovers over the delete button. I should block this number. I should show Daniel. I should do the right thing. Instead, I type, "Sure, 2 p.m. at Riverside Cafe." His reply comes instantly. "Perfect. See you there. What am I doing?" At work the next morning, I can barely focus. I'm supposed to be reviewing a campaign proposal, but the words blur together on my screen. "Hey, you okay?" Jessica appears at my cubicle with 2 coffees. "You look like you've seen a ghost." "I'm fine," I lie, accepting the coffee I don't want. "Just tired." Wedding planning really drained me. She tilts her head, studying me. "You sure? Because you've been staring at that same page for 20 minutes. Really, I'm fine." Jessica doesn't push. That's what I love about her. She knows when to back off. That evening, Daniel's cooking dinner while I pretend to answer emails at the kitchen table. He's talking about some new client, a wealthy couple who want their dream home designed. They want floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the lake, he says, stirring pasta. And this elaborate deck system. It's going to be a challenging project, but I think, "Are you listening?" he asks, turning to face me. I snap my laptop shut. Of course. The dream home couple. Floor-to-ceiling windows. Sounds exciting. He walks over and kisses my forehead. "You've been distracted lately. Everything okay?" "Everything's perfect," I tell him. He believes me. Daniel always believes me. That's what makes this worse. His trust is absolute. I hate myself for what I'm about to do. I arrive at Riverside Cafe 15 minutes early. My hands shake as I order a latte I know I won't drink. I changed my outfit 3 times this morning before settling on jeans and a sweater. Nothing special. Nothing that says I'm trying. I told Daniel I was meeting Jessica for lunch. Another lie. Marcus walks in at exactly 2 p.m. He looks different, older, more polished. Expensive suit. Shorter hair. But that crooked smile is the same. "Hey, stranger," he says, sliding into the seat across from me. "Hey." We start with safe topics. His job in New York, my marketing career, his family, the weather. We're circling around the real conversation, both of us knowing it's coming. Then he leans forward. "I need to be honest with you. I didn't come to the wedding because I couldn't watch you marry someone else." My breath catches. "When I got your invitation," he continues, "I thought you were trying to hurt me. Then I realized you were reaching out. You wanted to see me again. Don't lie. I know you. We spent 3 years together. You don't invite your ex to your wedding unless you're still thinking about them." He's right, and I hate that he's right. "Marcus, I'm married now. I love Daniel. Do you?" he asks. "Or did you just settle for safety?" The question hits me in the chest. Before I can answer, he reaches across the table and takes my hand. The touch sends electricity through me, the kind I haven't felt with Daniel in months. "I made a mistake letting you go," Marcus says. "I think about you every day. Tell me you don't feel this too." "I can't," I whisper. "Then prove it. Walk away right now. If you love your husband, leave. I should stand up. I should run out of here and never look back. But my legs won't move." We leave the cafe together. Marcus suggests walking by the river, just for a few minutes. Every instinct screams at me to go home, but I agree anyway. We find a quiet spot under a willow tree, away from the joggers and families. "I missed this," Marcus says, staring at the water. "Just being near you." "Marcus, this is wrong." I'm married. I know. He turns to face me, his eyes intense. But answer me honestly, do you miss me? I do. God help me, I do. It doesn't matter what I feel. I made a commitment to Daniel. Commitments can be mistakes, he says softly. He steps closer. Tell me to stop, and I will. He leans in slowly, giving me every chance to pull away. I don't. Our lips meet, and suddenly I'm 21 again, feeling everything I felt before life got complicated. The kiss deepens, and for 30 seconds I forget about Daniel, my marriage, everything. Then I hear it. Click, a camera shutter. I pull away from Marcus and spin around. A woman stands 20 feet away, holding up her phone. She's filming us. My blood turns to ice as I recognize her, Claire, Daniel's sister. Claire. My voice cracks. She doesn't say anything. Just stares at me with shock and disgust, then turns and walks away quickly. Who was that? Marcus asks. My husband's sister. She saw everything. Marcus goes pale. I'm sorry, I didn't mean you need to leave. Right now, please. He tries to touch my arm, but I pull away. I'm sorry, he says again, then walks away. I stand there alone under the willow tree, watching my entire life crumble around me. Claire has evidence. She has proof. Daniel is going to find out. I drive home in complete panic. My phone rings 4 times, all calls from Claire, but I can't answer. What would I even say? I try calling her back. She doesn't pick up. She's probably already calling Daniel. When I get home, I find Daniel sitting on the couch, staring at his phone. His face is pale, jaw tight. Claire sent him the video. Daniel, don't, he says, his voice cold and flat. Don't say a word. He turns his phone toward me. I see myself on the screen, kissing Marcus under the willow tree. The video is clear, unmistakable. Who is he? Daniel asks. My ex-boyfriend, Marcus. The one you dated in college? I nod, tears streaming down my face. Did you invite him to our wedding? Daniel's voice shakes now, barely controlled. Yes. Without telling me? Yes. He stands up, hands clenched into fists. I've never seen him angry like this. Daniel is usually so calm, so composed. Now he looks like he might break something. How long has this been going on? He demands. Nothing's been going on. Today was the first time I've seen him in years. I swear, but you invited him to our wedding. You met him behind my back. You kissed him. Each sentence is a dagger. Do you love him? No, I love you. Then why? He shouts. Why would you do this? We've been married for 3 months. 3 months. I don't have an answer. I made a terrible mistake. I'm so sorry. Daniel's mother, Patricia, walks in from the kitchen. I didn't realize she was here. Her face is hard as stone. You disgust me, Patricia says. My son gave you everything. A beautiful wedding, a home, his complete trust. And this is how you repay him? Patricia, please, get out of my sight. Daniel, you need to leave. Come stay with your father and me. Mom, I need to handle this myself, Daniel says quietly. There's nothing to handle, Patricia says. This marriage is over. Daniel doesn't disagree. That's when I know I've truly lost him. Daniel leaves that night with a suitcase. I'm left alone in our apartment, surrounded by wedding photos and reminders of the life I just destroyed. I don't sleep. I lie in bed replaying the kiss over and over. The next morning, I call in sick to work. Jessica texts asking if I'm okay. I don't respond. Then my phone rings. Mom, what have you done? She asks immediately. Patricia just called me. She said you cheated on Daniel. Mom, I can explain. Explain what? That you threw away a good marriage for some fling? I raised you better than this. It wasn't a fling. It was just one kiss. One mistake. One mistake that everyone knows about now, Mom says bitterly. Patricia is telling everyone in the family. Your father is furious. And Daniel's family is talking about annulment. Annulment. Like our marriage never existed. I need to talk to Daniel. If I can just explain, he doesn't want to talk to you. Patricia said he's meeting with a lawyer tomorrow. After Mom hangs up, I sit in stunned silence. Within 24 hours, my entire world has collapsed. I try calling Marcus. His number is disconnected. He's gone back to New York, leaving me to deal with the consequences alone. I deserve this. But knowing that doesn't make the pain easier to bear. By the 3rd day, the video has spread beyond family. Someone posted it on social media. My phone floods with messages. Are you okay? What happened? I can't believe you did this to Daniel. You're disgusting. I hope he leaves you. I stop checking my phone. I close all the curtains and hide like a wounded animal. Jessica shows up on the 4th day with groceries and coffee. She uses the spare key I gave her months ago. You look terrible, she says, setting bags on the counter. Thanks. I saw the video. Everyone at work has seen it. I close my eyes. Great. Now I can't even go back to work. Actually, that's why I'm here. Mr. Henderson wants to see you tomorrow. HR is involved. My stomach drops. They're going to fire me, aren't they? Jessica doesn't answer. I ruined my marriage, destroyed my reputation, and now I'm losing my job. All because of one kiss. It wasn't just the kiss, Jessica says gently. It was inviting your ex to your wedding, meeting him in secret. Those were choices you made. I know. I know I did this to myself. Jessica sits beside me. For what it's worth, I don't think you're a terrible person. I think you made a terrible mistake. There's a difference. It's the first kind thing anyone has said to me in days, and it breaks me. I start sobbing, and Jessica holds me while I fall apart completely. A week after the incident, Daniel finally agrees to meet me. He chooses a coffee shop downtown, far from our apartment. When I arrive, he's already there, looking exhausted. Thank you for meeting me, I say, sitting down. I'm only here because my lawyer said we need to discuss the separation. Not because I want to see you. His words sting, but I deserve them. Daniel, I'm so sorry. I know that doesn't fix anything, but I need you to know how much I regret what I did. Why did you invite him? Daniel asks, his voice breaking slightly. That's what I can't understand. Why bring your ex to our wedding? I don't know. I think part of me needed to prove something. That I'd moved on. That I was happy. Were you happy? With me? Yes, I am. Losing you is killing me. Daniel shakes his head. You weren't happy. Happy people don't do what you did. Happy people don't invite their exes to their wedding and then meet them in secret. I made a mistake. It wasn't a mistake, Daniel interrupts. A mistake is forgetting to pay a bill or burning dinner. What you did was a choice. Multiple choices. You chose to invite him. You chose to meet him. You chose to kiss him. I have no defense against the truth. I loved you, Daniel continues, his eyes filling with tears. I gave you everything I had. I trusted you completely. And you betrayed that trust in the worst possible way. I love you too. We can fix this. We can go to counseling. No, we can't, because every time I look at you, I'll see that video. I'll see you kissing him. I'll wonder if you're thinking about him. I'll never trust you again. Please. Don't give up on us, Daniel stands up. You gave up on us the moment you sent him that invitation. I'm filing for divorce. My lawyer will contact you. He walks out without looking back. 2 months pass. The divorce moves forward quickly. I lose my job and move into a smaller apartment. My parents speak to me, but the disappointment never fades. Then on a random Tuesday, I get a call from an unknown number. Hello? Is this Sarah? A woman's voice, unfamiliar. Yes, who is this? My name is Rachel. I'm Marcus's fiance. My blood runs cold. What? Marcus told me everything. He said you seduced him. That you invited him to your wedding to make him jealous, then begged him to meet you. He showed me your texts. That's not what happened. He said you kissed him and tried to convince him to run away with you. Is that true? No. He initiated the kiss. I pushed him away. He has a different story. And honestly, I don't care whose story is true. I just want you to know that you destroyed my relationship too. Marcus and I broke up because of you. I hope you're happy. She hangs up before I can respond. I sit there in shock. Marcus lied to his fiancée. He made me the villain, painted himself as the victim. Probably showed her edited texts. And I have no way to defend myself. No proof, no witnesses. The irony isn't lost on me. I destroyed my marriage because of Marcus. And now Marcus has walked away unscathed, leaving destruction in his wake while I bear all the consequences alone. This is karma in its purest form. I finally understand how much I hurt Daniel. 6 months after my divorce is finalized, I'm slowly rebuilding. I have a new job at a smaller marketing firm. I'm seeing a therapist twice a week. Dr. Morgan helps me realize that I invited Marcus to my wedding because I was afraid of commitment. I was scared that marriage to Daniel meant giving up the excitement I felt with Marcus, even though that relationship was toxic. You self-sabotaged, Dr. Morgan explains. You destroyed your marriage before it could disappoint you. She's right. I pushed the self-destruct button because I was terrified of failing slowly. Instead, I failed spectacularly. I hear through mutual friends that Daniel is dating someone new. Emily, a teacher, they met through Claire. The news hurts, but I'm genuinely happy for him. He deserves someone who won't betray him. I also hear that Marcus is single again. Apparently, Rachel wasn't the first relationship he destroyed. He has a pattern of manipulating women. I've stopped blaming Marcus for what happened. Yes, he played a role. Yes, he lied. But I made the choices that mattered. I invited him. I met him. I let him kiss me. Those were my decisions, and I have to live with them for the rest of my life. Some days are harder than others. But I'm learning that forgiveness, especially self-forgiveness, is a long, painful process. I'm not there yet. But maybe someday I will be. 1 year after my divorce, I run into Daniel at a bookstore. We're both reaching for the same architecture book. Our hands touch and we both freeze. "Sarah," he says, surprise in his voice. "Daniel." "Hi." We stand there awkwardly, then he pulls his hand back. "You should take it." "I can order it online." "No, you take it." "I was just browsing." He studies me. "You look different, good, healthier." "Thank you." "So do you." It's true. He looks happy, more relaxed than before our divorce. "I heard you're with someone new." "Emily. I hope you're happy." Daniel nods slowly. "I am. She's good for me. I'm glad." "You deserve someone who treats you right." "Thank you." He pauses. "Are you okay? Really?" The question surprises me. After everything, he still cares enough to ask. I'm getting there. Therapy helps. And time? Good, I'm glad. There's so much I want to say. I want to apologize again, to explain everything I've learned, to tell him I understand now how badly I hurt him. But I don't. He doesn't need my apologies anymore. "Take care of yourself, Sarah," Daniel says gently. "You too, Daniel." He takes the book and walks toward checkout. I watch him go, feeling a strange mixture of sadness and peace. I lost him, and I'll always regret that. But seeing him happy makes the guilt a little easier to bear. Maybe this is what closure feels like. 2 years after my wedding day, I'm sitting in a different cafe with a different person. James, a graphic designer I matched with 3 months ago. We've been taking things slowly, building trust brick by brick. He knows everything about my past. I told him on our 3rd date about my failed marriage, the betrayal, the public humiliation. I expected him to run. "Everyone makes mistakes," he said. "What matters is whether you learned from them." I have learned. I've learned that trust is fragile. I've learned that unresolved feelings can poison new relationships. I've learned that one moment of weakness can undo years of happiness. Most importantly, I've learned that I'm capable of hurting people I love, and that knowledge keeps me honest. James reaches across the table and takes my hand. "You're thinking too much again." "Sorry. Old habit. You don't have to apologize for everything." "Not anymore, he's right. I've spent 2 years apologizing, to Daniel's family, to my parents, to myself. At some point, I need to forgive myself and move forward." I squeeze James's hand. "Thank you for being patient with me." "Always," he says. "I don't know if this relationship will last. I don't know if I'll ever stop carrying the weight of what I did. But for the first time in 2 years, I feel like maybe, just maybe, I deserve a second chance at happiness." The end.